Deserve.
All right, cool. Daniel Culberson, what's good with you, Uncle Guns, Mr. Blue, Mr. Go Blue. My bad. All right. Shout out to y'all. Double L Lewis in the building. Who else we got? Pat Freeman. I'm seeing some new names in here. You're welcome. Tell all your friends, your exes, your new chicks, you know what I'm saying? Your mammy, your pappy. You know what I'm saying? Tell everybody about this motherfucking joint.
Shout out to Corey S with the 99-cent super sticker. And welcome, Jay Roman. How you doing, bro?
What up, man? How y'all doing this Saturday?
Man, doing good. I mean, this is a slight overcast. I wish the sun would
Hey, Zach, man, your camera looking crisp, brother. I don't know. You got something new there?
No. I'm just actually paying attention to what the hell is going on. You know
okay.
The lighting. I didn't realize how important lighting was in this motherfucker.
You got the lighting and the settings right now.
Okay.
That's right. Who y'all got on the Haney Garcia fight?
Garcia. I got Garcia.
You got Garcia? Oh shit.
I got Garcia.
Jay?
I don't rewatch boxing now.
Oh, you didn't fuck with boxing. All right, I got. Well, I don't know. I got Haney because Garcia been acting crazy lately, so I don't know, man. I got Haney.
He might need an ass whooping to calm him down. You know. Sometimes when they act crazy, you know what I'm saying. That punch.
He been acting
ever since I seen Django, man. I was just like, I'm kind of off of this boxing thing. Man. it spoke to me.
You don't like how they be putting us against each other?
Yeah, man. When I seen Django and seeing, like, I know it was just a story, but the way it kind of formed, like,
yeah. Nah, a lot of that stuff is based on real.
I'm good on that. That.
Yeah, man.
Okay. Before we get into this, Jay Roman, you got anything you want to plug? Mr. Aviator, Bodyguard, you know what I'm saying? You got that kind of thing going on.
Yeah, that's all cool. Always, Jay Roman. I want to give you guys my email address, okay? So everybody knows my email address. If you have any questions or anything like that, comments after the show, hit me up. It's the jromanway@gmail.com. Also, of course, Zag is on the show too with us on Mondays. We got Mac Gang Mondays. Check that out with 50, me, Zag, and actually Steve the Dean is on there too. And then, of course, the show that we all love to see and laugh and enjoy great times is on Sunday, Real Game, No Theory, with these brothers on the panel right now with Miles and Zag, 50, the Dean, and whatever esteemed guests they got. Also with Lucario on there too. So good times. Enjoy that show a lot.
All right, so before we get into this, Jay Roman, as I was, telling the esteemed audience and the homie Miles, we're going to play two clips. One is a little bit of a long clip. I don't plan on playing the whole thing. I plan on playing just enough so people can kind of get their mouths wet and their mind wrapped around, you know what I'm saying, what's going on. And then we're going to hit them with the second clip to kind of bring everything together. Let me plug the joint right quick. How your judgment of women is ruining your dating life. And it is. So fuck it. Let's get it. Let me go ahead and share that. Let's go ahead and play this one first. Any day now.
Pay on a first date.
I think it should be men. I would say men for the first date.
I don't want to pay for a girl that's fucking another guy.
Oh.
So the fact of the matter is, most people are sleeping with at least one other person. And this applies to both men and women. If you're going the first one, assume going in.
Okay, I got to rewind. Okay, I want to go back and I want to say something. So hold on real quick.
Who do you think should pay on a first date?
I can't stand these videos where they ask women who they think should pay. Guys, if you offer a date to a woman, you pay. Mm-hmm. There is no discussion. There is no fucking debate. Pay. It's the first fucking date. Pay for the shit. Right? If you got a problem paying, why are you offering? Right? Now, that's one. So let's go ahead and I want to say something in a minute.
It should be men. I would say men for the first date.
I don't want to pay for a girl that's fucking another guy.
I got a problem with him saying that. Okay. Now, let me just say this to all the guys. One of the reasons why I personally tell you, hey, when you meet these women, never assume you're the only guy. The reason
Exactly.
why I tell you that is not so you can think like him. The reason why I tell you that is so you won't be gullible and naive to believe you're the only guy. Right?
Exactly.
And if you guys think about it, Miles, J. Roman, if y'all think about it, when we get calls on this show, on the Real Game No Theory podcast, and also, Miles, when you and Lucario do y'all shows, have y'all ever noticed that a lot of these guys that are having problems with women, they're only dealing with that one woman that they're having issues with?
Right.
That one. So the reason why we tell you guys when you meet a new woman that you're not the only guy is so when you meet a woman, you don't stop.
Right.
Just because things are seemingly going well with this one chick you met a week ago, don't stop meeting new women. Because when you stop and you think, man, I really like her, I think she really like me. Then when you find out that she's fucking someone else, now you're mad at her, but she didn't do anything wrong.
Mm-hmm.
It was your own fucking way of thinking and you being gullible and naive. Look, I want y'all to understand something. J. Roman, Miles, I know you gentlemen are highly confident men. Any woman that's dealing with me, she gotta know she ain't the only bitch, bro. she gotta know. She gotta know. And if you're that dude, women will know if I'm attracted to him, I can't be the only woman. And if there's other women attracted to him, I can't be the only one that he's dealing with.
Right.
That's just reality. Y'all got something y'all want to add before I continue this shit?
Well, the thing with this is that I just think guys forget that they just have a certain like level of responsibility. And if you have enough creativity, you don't have to pay necessarily. You can do free shit. If you have a certain level of creativity and you know how to have a good time, you don't have to pay. So you talking about, oh well, I don't want to pay for somebody who's fucking somebody else. You see, and the other thing too is that it's kind of like a woman matching with you on a dating app and then automatically wanting you to delete all your other matches, delete every woman out your phone before the first date. Like, what are we talking about? You understand? It just doesn't make any sense. And he sounds very he sounds very drizzle talking the way he's talking right now.
There you go. J. Roman, you got something you want to add before I start playing?
I actually stopped saying drizzle. It just sounded so vaginal. I was teasing people and be like drizzle. And then it's just like, I don't even like saying it. It sounds soft. Like it don't even sound cool to like drizzle. Like it don't sound manly at all to me. But his statement is, I don't like paying for somebody else when somebody else that's hitting it or whatever. And to me, if that's the level of your accomplishment, then you got it all wrong. You know, a lot of guys lie to themselves and they really want one cool girlfriend, right? Mm-hmm. They want somebody to get along with. They lie to themselves because they try to date multiple people when really they're looking for one. Or you got the situation where you didn't, I don't want to say vet, you didn't engage with this person enough to see if you even want to go on a date with them.
Right.
Because if you're just going on a date as your first step without having, I ain't saying long conversations, but conversations to see if this person will actually be vibe with you, then to me, you wasted your time. And it don't matter who paid. You paid, she paid, anything. It's just a waste of time. Right. I'm with Zach. If I ask you on a date, I'm paying.
Right.
Because I asked you, I invited you out. If you don't invite me out or cook for me or something like that sometime soon, then we won't be dating anymore. That's just how it goes. You have to show your interest too. It don't have to be the exact way I showed my interest. You can show it in a different way. I don't believe all dates have to come with something I really have to pay. If I invite you to go to the grocery store with me to walk up and down these aisles and you don't come, that was a date. I'm done. Like there's so much other stuff to do besides sitting somewhere and paying. If I want to go to a concert and enjoy the concert, I know that's a little bit boyfriend energy, but if that's what I wanted to do with some company, I'm going to invite you to come. We're going to have a good time at this concert, but I might not call you for a while. You know, I just wanted some company at the concert. My thing is that they're always so, this generation or these type of guys are always so worried about what it looks like. and what it feels like, and what instead of just really just enjoying what it's about. Like, look, I'm across I'm across this table with somebody I feel like attractive. We're gonna have a conversation or two, figure some shit out. Want to know if you can really vibe with me or not. If not, you go your way, I go my way. But people are putting a seriousness, like we're getting, okay, if this next step, then the next step, we're gonna get married, and then the next step, you could be my girl, and the next step, we're gonna do this. And they're always working on something instead of enjoying the moments with themselves and understanding, like, look, this person that's sitting across from me is only here for what they call it, a season, a reason,
Right.
or a lifetime or something like that.
Right.
Like, but everybody's shooting for the lifetime, when really you should just be shooting for the moment right now.
Exactly.
So, I just think people don't have fun no more with dating, because they come in with attitudes like this. I don't want to buy her no coffee if some other dude bought her a coffee.
Let me jump back into the video.
So the fact of the matter is, most people are sleeping with at least one other person. Like, and this applies to both men and women. If you're going on a first date with someone, you have to assume at least one other person. At least
pause it for me, Zed.
I know some girls that got 2, 3, 4 guys.
That's what I want to say.
I'm not going to adhere to my traditional gender roles, and you're.
Like, let me ask, what was the question? He said who should pay for a first date, right?
Right.
First date.
All the question was, who should pay for a first date? Yeah.
I just met you. This is the first time we're going out. Whoever you might be dealing with in your life at the moment that we met each other and set up this first date has nothing to do with me. Like, this is the part I don't see. A big part of the reason why people can't enjoy their own life is because they're worried about things that have nothing to do with them.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
They're worried about, and when you're worried about things that you cannot control, i.e. things that have nothing to do with you, it only leads back to dissatisfaction, disappointment, a lot of expectation, and just a lot of possibility for negative feeling and ungratefulness. You see what I'm saying? That's all it really is. So it's like, I just met you. We just set up this first date, and I'm worried about, oh, well, everybody that's out there is at least sleeping with that many people. And why does that matter to you, bro? We're just going out on the first date. I don't even know if I like you yet.
Look, guys, I want guys to understand something. To Miles's point, and this goes to why I always say guys date wrong. Okay? You shouldn't be dating to be prioritized. You shouldn't be dating to be in a relationship already. Okay, you date to see if that woman is worthy of your time past that evening. Okay, exactly. Let's go out and enjoy ourselves in the moment. Stay in the present moment. Let's enjoy ourselves this particular evening. Depending on how this evening goes, that's going to determine whether or not she's worthy to be around me again. That's it. That's it. That's the crux of the first date. It's not about what she is doing or not doing in her personal life.
Right.
That's none of your business. Just like what you got going on is none of hers.
Right.
I was on a date with this young lady, man. We was having a good time, laughing, talking. But before we even went out, she said, hey, I'm going to be a little busier later on. And I was cool with that because I was like, shoot, me too. Like, I got some stuff planned too. Right. So it was like the early date, around like 3, you know what I'm saying? And we were kicking it, and I was like, hey, you told me you had something to do earlier. I think you're going to miss your Smash appointment. And, just out the blue, I just said, you're going to miss your Smash appointment. And she kind of looks at me and was like, well, yeah, I did have another date planned. And I was like, okay, well, I did too. So why don't you go to that? Right? Because for me, I'm a real open, honest type of dude. Like, so, that's my vibe. That's my Jones. I don't get mad. You could, it just, I'm comfortable there. So I was like, hey, why don't you go ahead and do that? Because I got some plans too. And then she kind of looked and was like, oh, that's why you were cool with it.
She's surprised that you wasn't bugging. That's why she tried to conceal it.
And so then
she didn't think you could handle that. But go ahead.
She tried to switch up and be like, well, I don't really have to. And I was like, but I do. I like to be a man of my word, right? And then that was it. So,
Facts.
you know,
I'm a man, goddammit. Consistency is key. Let's go.
right. So after that, she would always bring that up, right? Like, oh, I need to get your time now because I know you're probably going to be going somewhere else.
Yeah, you damn right.
That was her whole, and she would bring it up to the point I say, hey, stop bringing that up. Like, you know, stop that. But my thing is that it was fun. It wasn't hard. It wasn't a test. It wasn't anything like that. The only test you got is between yourself. Does this person measure up to the things that I want to see, the attitudes I want to see, what I want to be around with? That is it. It's not there. We put the test on like, oh, do you smash it with somebody else? Of course she is. And I think what happened is these dudes, they looked and they looked around and they seen this nice, cute, nerdy looking girl. And they asked her out. Hey, you want to go out sometime? And she was like, yeah, let's go out. And then they found out she was getting smashed and they thought maybe she was sitting there with cobwebs because she was so cute and innocent. And they were sitting there paying for this grand gesture of a date. And even she is getting smashed. And they can't take that. Right. If I chose you to go on a date with me, I want you to be virginess. Okay. And that's it. You know, yes, fellas out there, whatever girl you look at today got some dick.
Mm-hmm.
She might not like the dick she got or
But
like the options of dicks that she got.
But she getting it.
But she got some dicks around her.
She at least got some.
She got options. Like, let's just be real.
And that's just the game. That's the game. We got to accept that. Yep.
So,
and one more thing I want to add real quick is that another thing with guys like this and guys with this type of mentality is that, you know, they're not doing things that they really want to do. They're really going out to pay for the female. They're really going out to pay for the date to impress the female. You get what I'm saying? They're not actually doing things that they enjoy doing. But you got to Kay.
No, I just want to say this, guys, and I want guys to understand this. If you are a monogamous type of guy, the only time you should even concern yourself with what the woman is doing is if and when you guys sit down and start talking about a relationship, right, where you're going to mutually be sexually exclusive. That's the only time that matters. But until such a time that you guys sit down and mutually have that discussion, just enjoy the situation.
That's it.
You can't even, dudes who think like this, they can't even enjoy themselves around women because they're always worried about what the fuck she's doing.
Right.
Like, I don't give a fuck. My thing is this. Is she showing up to the date on time? Or are we having, you know, a good, engaging conversation? Right? Are we compatible? Are we getting along? Is she a pleasant individual to deal with? If we are mutually attracted to each other, is it a situation that can turn into a sexual rendezvous? I'm peeping all of that. Okay, what she did yesterday, what she gonna do tomorrow is none of my concern. I'm just vibing right now. Okay, even 10 minutes from now is none of my business because she can get up and leave. So, man, let's go ahead and continue this goofy shit, and then we'll jump to the second video, and then we'll start taking calls.
A bunch of other people, and that girls can have that same standard too. That would rub me the wrong way major. If I'm on a date with the girl, I pay for everything. Good night. She gives me the ass out hug. She takes the doggy bag to the guy she's fucking, gives him the food that I paid for, and he eats it. Then he fucks her.
And that's right there. Guys, now I'm guilty of making videos telling you guys it go down like that, right? It go down like that. But here's the thing, though. This is why when guys get on the internet and they just talk like this and they don't provide the other side of the coin, they don't provide the solutions, this is how guys get caught up. Because I guarantee you, he's heard another YouTuber say that. Oh, fuck that. And a lot of guys, they change how they view women based on what they hear on the internet, but they don't hear everything in its proper context, right? But my thing is this. Why are you taking a woman out to eat on the first date? See, we don't tell you not to take women out on the first date. Don't take them out to eat.
Why are you taking her out to eat the first date? Why are you buying her so much goddamn food that she got a doggy bag? What are we talking about? What are we doing?
You see what I'm saying?
One of the things I said earlier was not, you know, you haven't judged her enough to know if you want to go out. And I'm not saying you know her. What I'm saying though is her level of interest for you. They have a hard time judging that level of interest that woman really has for them.
Right.
Because with that level of interest, I don't think I ever had the feeling like this person went back and brought the doggy bag back to somebody or whatever. Never had that feeling. And maybe because I just didn't care.
Right.
Date was over with. But at the same time, I seen the genuine interest and we had a good time,
Right.
and that's all that was. And I think these guys, the girl that they've been hawking at for some time period finally said yes, went on this date. And then they see that big doggy bag go back and they already know, because they know she's not genuinely interested in him, that it's going to some dude.
Well, let me say this, because he said something that I want guys to really pay attention to. He said she gave me the ass out hug. So all that means is you were out on a date with a woman who wasn't sexually attracted to you.
Right.
What that got to do with the woman? This is why I tell you guys, when you meet a woman, before you exchange contact information, make sure that the shit that you are saying to her is impactful enough to where you can kind of get a vibe whether or not this woman is feeling you. It doesn't mean that sex is going to happen. It doesn't mean that, right? Because this is what I would say to guys. Okay, now peep this. If you feel like, well, I don't want to waste any amount of money taking a woman out that might be fucking another dude, what's the other alternative then? The other alternative is not to take women out and just fuck them. Here's the problem, though. Most guys aren't built to just go up to women, have a brief conversation, and it leads to sex right away. Most guys ain't got it like that. So the other alternative to not taking women out on dates is just to bring up sex and fuck. But if you don't got it like that, what are you going to do? Oh, I know. Get on the internet and complain.
Right.
Because whatever issue you think you might have with women, there's a solution for it. You might not like the solution. Miles, you have a saying, and you said it before, how people have this option as opposed to this option. And I can't remember how you said it.
Well, yeah, people choose. You have two options. You have option A and option B. But people will choose option A not because they really want option A, but because they're afraid of the circumstances in option B. And that's not a reason to do. Fear is not a reason to do anything.
There you go. So let's go ahead and jump to Jay Roman before I get out of this. Y'all got anything y'all want to say about this before I jump to the next video?
I think you go to the next one.
Okay, all right, cool. Now, before I go to the next video, guys, I just want y'all to see his mindset. I just want you to see his mindset. And now watch the second video, and I want you to see how his mindset is impacting the situation that he currently finds himself in with a woman. Now, hold on real quick.
You could genuinely out of me.
I have a question. What is wrong with you?
You literally make me so like you do. Like you literally do give me like father figure, like hot vibes. Like, they actually like you. Like I literally have said like I would sign an NDA and like never like let people know about our relationship, but like I actually like you.
So confirm or deny, are you a pathological liar?
Can I not like you? Like, do you not think you're attractive or something? Like I have a crush on you.
Okay, so here's my analysis, guys, of this weird situation. One,
he called it weird that a woman is throwing herself. She said, you turn me on, you make me horny. I would sign a non-disclosure agreement and date you and let you fuck me and won't tell nobody about it. She's throwing herself at him on camera and he called it weird. Okay, go. Let's finish it out. Hold on.
One, it's an act. You don't want me. I'm
do.
not going to you. Two, it's an act, but you do want me. I'm still not going to you. Three, it's not an act and you do want me. I'm still not going to you.
Why does everything I do have to be an act? Like I genuinely have feelings for you and I think you're like the nicest guy ever.
I've laid out the analysis.
Like you're such a good guy. Like any girl would like to date you. Like I just am more vocal about it. Like I think you're such a sweet guy. Like you're so sweet to me, even though
look at him. Look how he's throwing his head to the side. This guy is the epitome of a guy that has no sense of self-value, no sense of self-worth. He doesn't even understand that he could actually be the type of guy women would gravitate to sexually.
Exactly.
She ain't even asking for a date, mind you. She want to fuck him now.
Yeah,
God.
she want to sign the paperwork and get right to it. And shout out to Boxing Plug Dave for the $2 super chat. He says salute to the panel.
Let me
Shut
say
Boxing
this, guys.
Dave.
When you encounter a woman like this, you ain't even really got to do nothing. It's all laid out for you. His influence over her and over the situation could be grand if he just said, all right, cool. And he said, look, we're going to talk off camera.
Yeah. It's cool. Let's talk about that later.
But I'm going to play it again. Hold on, I got to go back.
Don't say. I would tell her don't say nothing else for the rest of the show.
My
I want to
wife's
see how
credit
serious
score.
you are. Let's talk about it later.
Could genuinely out of me.
I have a question.
She said you could generally fuck the shit out of me. Hold on. Let's
What is wrong with you?
You literally make me so like you do. Like you literally do give me like father figure.
Now, that was weird.
You're like hot vibes.
Everybody got their own kinks, man.
You know, I actually like you. Like I literally have said like I would sign an NDA and like
And she's a cute white chick. She's a cute little chick.
The
But go ahead.
only
like
thing
never
though,
like let
Zach,
people know about our relationship, but like I actually like you.
So confirm or deny, are you a pathological liar?
Can I-
What's that?
the only
What?
thing, and we all know this. I'm quite sure through our course of time, we've all kind of been there. Sometimes crazy shows you crazy from the jump. You know, and
I get what
you
you're
don't want a
saying.
stalker on your hand. You don't want a stalker on your hand. Now, you know, we would have to have
Yeah.
a conversation later on to judge the
That's what I'm
crazy
saying.
and stalkerness of this. But you know, I ain't running or cowering from the moment.
But what I'm saying, this okay, and I
Right.
get what you're saying. Two things could be true at the same time. You can have a chick throwing it at you, and your red flag antenna got to go up and be like, all right, it's too good to be true. She coming at me and she basically gifted. She putting it on a silver platter. So let me slow down and kind of peep what's going on and make sure that I make a decision. Not with the small head, but let me just peep everything going on and make a decision where I don't get myself into a situation. Fine. But what I want to point out to dudes is his body language. While this is going on, he is not used to this. He can't even believe it. He's giving her all these options. You're a pathological liar. You're just acting because he wants it to be true. He wants to, even if he don't want this woman in particular. Every guy that has an issue with dating, they want this type of interaction with a woman. Maybe not on a public platform like this, but they want a situation where a woman is fawning over them, right? And a lot of guys, they're complaining because they're not getting it. Okay, this is the opposite end of extreme attraction, where the chick, she's on it. You ain't got to do nothing. He ain't have to holler at her. He ain't have to mac. He ain't have to hit her with no charisma, no mouthpiece. She just peeped how he was behaving naturally, even though he's a goof. But she said, I like his goofiness. I like it though. And let me just say this about guys who are goofy. There's always going to be a chick out there somewhere who feels who you are and how you represent yourself, right? There's always going to be a chick who like it, right? You just got to encounter women who feel that way or who view you that way. But y'all got something y'all want to add to this? Y'all want me to play it back or y'all want me to go ahead and take it off? Because I'm cool with it.
I'll just say that you know, I agree, J Roman, you know, she could be crazy and all of those type of things, but it's his style. It's his style and the way that he addressed it. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I mean, you know, is he the way he like, because he was blushing. You get what I'm saying? He was actually blushing. So in that way, it's like he acknowledged that it was possible that she liked him, but at the same time, it's like he couldn't just be smooth about it. He couldn't be cool about it. And I think is what K-Zag was saying, that is that he's not used to it. Like guys like him, they have no smoothness about them. They have no, like, they really don't even believe that they could be attractive like that. You get what I'm saying? And you know, there's a difference between believing that this particular chick don't really like you like that, and then believing that chicks don't fuck with you like that. You get what I'm saying? So and the way he was behaving, it was almost to the point where it's like he was behaving as if he don't even believe he can get chicks to like him like that. Much less this particular chick in this particular scenario. You get what I'm saying? Because, you know, he could have easily just been like, oh, word? All right, listen, we'll talk after the show. You know, to keep it quiet, girl. I got you. You see what I'm saying? And even if he never actually followed up, at least he could have shown, yo, guys, if when the chick is coming on to you, this is how you handle it. But what is he showing? And that's another thing, too, the whole podcast dynamic of everything, where it's like it's the uncomfortable. It's like the uncomfortable nature and the resentment that's showing through his action.
Right.
I'm saying, like that you know, and to go back to the title of the show, your judgment of women, because again, the game is not about women, right? So even if she's saying she like me, she can say whatever she want to say. I'll be the final decider on what happens with that energy. Regardless. So you could sit there and talk about you like me and all of that, but he's on some, oh, well, you're a pathological liar. And, you know, scenario 1, you're lying. And scenario 2, you're not lying. And scenario 3, and I still wouldn't have sex with you. And it's like, bro, like, come on, man. How much do you hate? Like, how much do you hate women? Or better question, how much do you hate yourself? You see what I'm saying?
And I don't know what type of show that is, if it's a advice show about women or something like that.
It's supposed to be a dating show. It's like
it kind of questions me in his dating prowess with the answer, right? Because, you know, how do you know in these moments to really judge? Like, it'd have been perfect. I don't care if he says, you know what? Hey, thank you for that, but I'm not really attracted to you like that. That would have been way better than just, you know, you're a pathological liar. It can't be. And it's like, come on, man. Like, you got to have a little more smoothness to you than that when somebody's, you know. But for me, I'm always, you know, play Misty for me moment. I don't know if y'all ever seen that movie, Play Misty for Me, with Clint Eastwood. I've had my stalker crazy moments before. It kind of hyping me up where it's like, hold on, you know. Now the initial interaction, I don't know if I would do anything any different on that. But I definitely would half stroke instead of full stroke, and there would definitely be more boundary rules that was set in place. But at the same time, you know, it hyphens you up a little bit to kind of like, all right, is this, you know, you play Misty right now, and y'all got to go watch that movie by Clint Eastwood. It's a crazy movie. It's an older movie, but Play Misty for me, it's crazy. But, you know, I don't think I could trust anything else he says about women at that point when you're cowering behind somebody saying they like you.
Okay. And check this out. This is how many subs he got.
Right. Exactly. and that's the part that I'm saying that is really detrimental to the overall thing, where they have so many eyes on them, and this is the way you act when you get, you know what I'm saying, when you get that type of energy from a female, bro. Like, that's not the ideal way to react. It's again, it's very immature, it's very judgmental, it's very negative, and it's the type of mentality that keeps men in a disadvantaged position when it comes to this dating shit.
I'm gonna go a little deeper with it. There was a documentary that was filmed years ago, and it was about the relationship between this black guy and this Ku Klux Klan member. And what ended up happening was he met this black guy, and the guy was interviewing him. It was an interview. The guy was interviewing him. So, you know, he got his hood on, he got all that shit on. And this is probably back in the 80s or something like that, 80s, 90s, whatever it was, right? So he's interviewing him, and through the course of interviewing him, the white guy, the KKK member, realizes this is a cool fucking guy. Like, I got all this hate and disdain for his people, but and they end up having such a connection and such a profound relationship that he ended up quitting the Ku Klux Klan because his beliefs started to shift because of this moment he had with this one black guy. The point I'm trying to make with that story is the way he was acting on his show goes against the premise of the show. It's all about how fucked up women are. So in this moment that woman was being that way with him, it goes against everything that his audience believes about women. Because now it's like, oh shit, there's a woman who's actually not playing games. There's a woman who's actually not on no fuck shit. She's actually coming at me. She's very pleasant, very, very cool with me. She's attracted to me. She's not lying. She's not trying to get anything out of me, but what she wants inside of my pants. You know what I'm saying? And he don't know how to act because he's so used to tearing women down and talking shit about women. In the face of a moment where he has a woman who really likes him, all that negativity that he feels towards women, it can't exist in that moment. In that precise moment, it can't exist. His disdain or angst towards women, and that's why he's like, no, you're lying. You're acting. Because it makes sense for her to be acting because it goes against or it goes with his biases towards women. And I just want to point that out. We're taking calls, y'all. Phone lines are open, 919-647.
Hey, Suge Knight, call in. Because I don't understand your comment. It says if the opposite happened and she rejected him, y'all would be okay. But we can't reject women, laugh out loud, all y'all simps. See, I can understand you didn't really understand what we were saying. It wasn't the rejection, it's the how. You know, the comments on are you serious? Are you a hypothetical liar? Like, you know, does that really that don't sound like anybody that's been around a
okay. All right, we got 50 Fitzwell. What's going on with you, Unc? What's going on, man?
What's up, nephews? This is Jay Roman, Miles Cunningham, and K Zach and Doso, whatever, how you going, Quanto, whatever. Anyway, yo. Happy 420 to everybody.
Oh yeah, 420. Yeah. Yo, I gotta go roll something. All right. What's up, Unc? Yeah, hey, wait. Unc, are you high right now? It sounds like you high right now, my nigga.
Well, that's every day, all day.
Oh, that's every day. Okay, you gotta keep the glaucoma and the arthritis at bay, huh?
I don't understand.
You know, hey, when you get my age, hey, I go in the store reeking. I wish somebody would say something to me besides where you get it from.
Where you get it from, Pops?
Hey, I'm in DC. It's they like 7-Eleven just everywhere.
Oh,
you can walk into a shop.
They got the dispensaries everywhere.
No, it's not dispensaries. That's a different. Like, these are recreational shops.
Recreational shops. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you go in and buy whatever you want. You get a shopping cart. Anyway, I'm grateful for y'all because I see this shit every day, all day. Y'all was talking about something earlier. I forgot what it was, but it just reminded me that don't get it twisted. OGs are just as fucked up as these youngins too. It just goes up with them until they switch their mindset. So yeah, OGs can get fucked up too, just like that, man. Why she want me? Everybody the other day, yo man, this young girl, man, I don't know why she want me, man. Shut the fuck up. I just told him like that. Shut the fuck up. He looked at me. Whoa, what the fuck? Yeah. Hey, look, dog, just go with it. Do what you just go. You old man, just tell her what you want. Fuck. I mean, it's interesting. It's very interesting.
I have never questioned why a woman wants me. It's obvious. It makes sense that she would want me. I really feel that way. Like, I'm not going to second guess that shit. I'm like, all right.
And you know what? It wouldn't have even been so bad if he had said some shit like, as you should. When she said, "Oh, I want you, I like you," I would, even if he had said something like, "As you should," but I don't really mess with people I have on the show or something like that.
It just wasn't a confident statement.
It was not a confident statement at all.
And that's the issue.
He was running scared. That's the problem. Yep, he was running scared.
I wish he would. I mean, it was like there were times when I have to. Long time ago, I was not privy or gamed up to know the cues when women say things to me.
Right.
But I now, even more so now, I'm more present to it because number one, whatever she say, it don't matter to me because it's what I want and what I want to do. So if it don't sound like what I want to do, I'm not even interested in continuing.
Right.
And that's straight up. But I'm telling you, there are a lot of old niggas out here that are still caught up. They got the money. They willing to pay. And I'm like, dog, what the fuck? I tell them why. I ask them, why are you taking this girl out? Why are you spending time with her? Why is she over your crib?
Right, exactly.
Are you crazy?
Exactly.
You just want to, and I'm telling you, old niggas are peacocks too. They just want to get a bitch. Oh, look, I got a young girl taking it. I'm like, dog, fuck that. I tell them, don't bring them over here. Don't bring them bitches over here. Nope, don't go over there. I don't want to see. You ain't got to fucking showcase her to me. Go over there somewhere. I don't give a fuck.
Right.
Nah, man, they a lot of old niggas fucked up too. That's what I wanted to say, man. But I'm grateful for being old with my pains, Miles. Yes, motherfucker. But when you walking on that trail, motherfucking 10 years at 50 with some old floating fucking phone in front of your face, because it's gonna be like that then. I'll be like, yeah, motherfucker, remember me?
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you that shit.
Nah, hey, look, that's what I'm doing. That's why I walk every day. That's why I try to drink that's why I drink my green juice and all that, bro. Because it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen sooner or later, bro.
And one thing, Miles, especially for you, Miles, you're doing a healthy thing, man. I like that. I'm proud of you about that, man. Because I'm like that too. In the 40s, I was like that.
Mm-hmm.
But one thing I want you to look at too is food combination. That's all I'm gonna say. Just look it up and look at food combination. Because a lot of people want to blend shit and this and that, and their gut right now can take it, but that chemical reaction at 98.6 degrees, you got to look at the food combination, bro. That's all I want to give you. Other than that, happy 420.
Oh shit. Unc is getting high. All right, Unc, we appreciate you, brother. Take it easy.
So Miles, we're gonna call.
Yeah, we're gonna close. We can get back to the question. Suge Knight says, if the opposite happened, she rejected him, y'all would be okay with it. Y'all would be okay, but we can't reject women. LOL, y'all simps. Right.
Okay, so I want to point out something. So, Suge Knight, I'm gonna bring your intelligence into question. So let me just bring this up. Okay, this is the definition of simp. It means the guy that is overly desperate for women, especially if she's a bad person or has expressed her disinterest in him, whom which he continues to obsess over. So at what juncture did we carry on like that? See, the problem with you half a retard Negroes is y'all just like to use these words and you don't know what the fuck they mean.
Right.
And now the other part of the definition of the word, it said an often overused word. And simp is the most overused word on the internet, where people don't even know the definition. They just say shit and make up their own definition.
Exactly.
And as far as rejecting women, we tell you guys all the time. Once you get in a position where you can actually reject women, okay, you would see how exhilarating it is to tell a woman, no, I'm not interested.
Right.
Like I have no problem with guys that are rejecting women. He is not rejecting her. He is shocked that a woman actually likes him
and afraid.
Yeah, he's afraid. Well, he's afraid of prosperity.
Yes,
what's
sir.
crazy is he actually attacks her.
Yeah, he attacks her.
Yeah. And that's why I know it's an issue of self-love. That's how you know it's an issue of self-love on his behalf.
That's what I'm saying. And here's the thing, and I think Miles said it earlier, or maybe it was you, Jay. One of y'all said it. If he was truly not interested, the moment she started talking about it, he could have been like, hey, look, let's focus on the show.
Yeah.
I'm not interested in anything private or personal. Okay, let's get back to the show. That's how he would have handled it. But he went on this whole diatribe, it's either this or that means he's interested. He just don't really believe that she is. It's kind of like, I want to be excited about it, but I don't believe her. Right. And my hopes to get up high if I actually entertain her. Right. So I'm gonna get her to say, no, I was just joking, so I can get back to how I really feel about myself. No woman wants me.
Exactly.
There's something I didn't believe in until I got older and started seeing more of it. And that was the statement. Sometimes people are afraid of success.
Yes.
And so they sabotage.
Yes. Self-sabotage. Yes.
To not fail from trying, or, they're basically afraid of the moment, because if they try and fail, it's worse than not trying at all. Right. And they're afraid of going over and succeeding. And it's not the actual succeeding part. It's the fact that the moment they really don't know if it's going to work out, and they don't want to have that feeling. They don't want to have the feeling of that. And to me, people sabotage moments. And that was one of those moments where, I don't know if he was younger, and you all sat around with some girls, and they were like, secretively, who do you really like around the table? Right. And there's always this one girl that people don't really, she's cute and everything, and then she picks somebody that's like nobody ever thought she would like, right? And that guy is like, oh, me? Me?
Stop lying.
Is it me? What? It's like, yo, did you really believe that at no moment nobody would be attracted to you? Is it
Right.
easier to believe that nobody is genuinely attracted to you, genuinely would show you some sort of love if it wasn't something that you conjured? Like nobody can just say, you know what, I like you. She couldn't say, hey, I like you. I really like you. I genuinely like you. I like your style. I like what? No. Are you a habitual liar? Fellas, are you hearing this, fellas?
Right.
This is the shit I'm talking about.
A lot of these guys, this is what they're used to doing. They're used to offering women a bunch of dates, and over the course of time, wearing a woman down where they grow on a woman. And through osmosis, somehow, sex happens a month or 2 or 3 later. They're used to that type of thing. They're not used to women who come straight out and say, I'm feeling you, I like you, I want you.
Right.
They're not used to that. So I think he felt like a fish out of water. He couldn't believe it. And what he has to understand is, bro, there are guys out here that are used to what she just did.
Mm-hmm.
It's not, to them, it's like, all right, it's not to say that it happens every fucking day. It's not going to happen. Women aren't going to do that all the time. No guy experiences that all the time. But once you experience it enough, you realize that there are women out here, when they are really feeling you, they're not going to wait for you to say something. Or maybe they'll be tired of waiting on you to make a move. So just to say, you know what, I got to have him. And I'm tired of waiting for him to notice it or notice me. I'm just going to put myself out there. And let me speak to that, about putting yourself out there. As men, if you want something to happen with women, you have to extend yourself to one degree or another. And what I mean by extending yourself is
No Diddy.
Yeah. Either you have to approach the woman and let her know you're down for a casual sex encounter,
Right.
or you have to offer a date.
Right.
That's extending yourself. You have to extend yourself. And once you do that, the woman is going to respond to what it is you're trying to do. But I tell you guys all the time, don't be indirect and passive. Because when you're indirect and passive, it leads to the woman being indirect. So not only does the woman not know exactly what you want, but she's conducting herself in such a way where you don't know exactly what's on her mind. Which is why, if y'all think about the first video, the beginning of the first video, when he was talking about the woman giving the assed out hug, or where he's dating a woman or taking a woman out on a date and she's dealing with other guys and all of that. None of that would matter if you would only deal with women who are sexually attracted to you. Only deal with women who are sexually attracted to you. There are ways for you to have a conversation with women where you can get women to reveal that very fact to you. Mm. You just have to be assertive enough to have those type of conversations where women will reveal to you whether or not they view you that way.
Facts. Yep.
So, and this is what I'll say about, because guys are so worried about being used. Okay. The only way you can be used is to be indirect. If you're indirect and passive, you open yourself up to be used or manipulated by women. Period. But if you're direct and you're straight up with women, women are either going to show you that they're down with whatever it is you're down with, or they're going to leave you alone. If they leave you alone, now you know, oh, she's one of them.
Right.
If I would have let her play games with me, she would have did it.
Exactly.
I'm glad I said what I said to her and got her out the fucking way.
That's how it works. That's exactly how it works. But so many guys don't want to even deal with that reality, and that's the sad part.
That's all you got to do. And guys, again, let me just say this about being a woman's priority. You should never go into it expecting to be prioritized. Now, in some cases, you will be. Like the chick that was in the video, she would have prioritized old boy. She would have made him a priority. I'm sure she would have. She would have answered all his calls, responded to his texts. If he would have set up a meet and greet, she would have been there with bells on for him, right? So the more a woman is feeling you, the more she's going to be inclined to put everybody else on the back burner in favor of you. But that's not something you should expect women to do. Either she's going to do it or she's not. So a lot of it has to do with how she views you. And how she views you has a lot to do with how you present yourself in the moment. And let me just say this real quick. Not everything requires you to be some super smooth guy with a mouthpiece. It doesn't hurt to have those things. But in the case of him, sometimes women are checking you out and you don't even notice it. You're just being you, chilling, doing your normal shit. And there are women who like you, but you just don't know it. Like in the case with old dude, he didn't approach her and try to get at her. He just being him, and unbeknownst to him, he got a fan. And it happens like that where women are feeling you and you don't know it. But anyway, man. Miles, we straight on calls?
Yep, we straight on calls.
Right,
Yep.
so let me jump to some of these questions right quick.
Yeah, guys, call in 919-647-9392, 919-647-9392. Call in, guys.
I'm gonna play devil advocate for a minute, right?
Yeah.
Let's say that they've had a conversation off stage before, right? And she's once again mentioning it again, and maybe he turned her down off stage, or maybe he knows her, or anything like that, you know. But there's still a way to approach things where, if she's playing with him, right? If she's playing with him, then she still won because she showed everybody the fluster, how she could just fluster with him and get him off easy, right? I wouldn't touch you. If you're playing with me, I wouldn't fuck you. If you really wanted me, I wouldn't fuck you. And if you're, I don't know what the third one is, because there's only two options, if she's playing or not playing, right? So my thing is, you know, it just showed the fluster in him on her comments. Right. And she was like, well, how come I just can't like you?
Exactly.
You know, how come I just can't? And so for me with that is that it would have showed everybody else, don't play with me, by the way he said it, right? By not being flustered in that moment and saying, hey, you know I ain't with that. So just calm that down, right? So that's giving her directions, is letting everybody else know too. Like, you guys might have talked her into doing this moment or whatever, but it ain't gonna get me flustered. I'm still gonna be me. Go ahead and calm yourself down. In fact, excuse yourself. I feel offended you even tried to get with me, right? like there's different ways to do that to set the tone for all the other ones. You see the girls in the background, they was kind of smiling like
because they've been those type of chicks before, where they kind of threw themselves at men. So they saw what she was doing. They knew what it was.
Look, you don't know what to do.
He don't even know what to do. Like, if he had you. And so, you know, I don't know what type of show he has, if they have like porno stars or they have women with.
They have all of that. They have all
that stuff like that.
They have the OnlyFans,
and maybe it was her body count, or maybe it was something that he knows and said, I wouldn't touch you. But the thing is, you also have to always set the tone and demeanor of man. And to me, at that moment, he was cowering behind the awkwardness.
Exactly.
And I see people cower behind awkwardness by saying jokes, by doing things like that. I'm a funny person, but I ain't gonna cower behind the awkwardness to bust a joke. You know.
So let me address this right quick. So he says, while y'all caping for her, he has standards. So I mean, you literally holding this nigga scrotum on your back, talking about he has standards, like you know that nigga personally.
This person is really not listening.
He mentioned many times he like high value women. There's no such thing as high value women. There's no such thing as high value women. Go ahead, Phil.
Can we say something? You guys are totally missing the point. He did not openly say yay or nay, or because if he had just rejected her and said, nah, I'm good, it would be no discussion. Do you understand? This is the part that none of these guys are getting. It is the discomfort and the lack of confidence at which he addressed this situation. That's what y'all not getting. All of y'all cats, we're not caping for the chick. I could care less about what the chick said. It is the lack. He's the host of the show. If anybody in the room that's supposed to have a certain level of confidence, is supposed to be him. Do you understand? So if the woman say some nonsense like that, he could easily be like, well, you're an OnlyFans chick and I don't really mess with OnlyFans chicks. Or, you know, any chick that I invite on this show, I just don't, I don't mix business with pleasure. So I'm good. I appreciate you though, but I'm good. But he didn't do that. He went ahead and tried to analyze and find out if she was lying, if she wasn't lying, bro, when you don't, if you don't like something, you don't take the time to analyze whether it's the truth or a lie.
Exactly.
You just say, no, I'm good. I'll pass. That's what you say. So the bottom line, all of you guys that think that we're caping for the guy or we don't understand the fact that he got standards. If he actually had standards and he expressed his standards, it would have made sense. Play back the video again if you want to. He did not express actual standards.
Yeah. Hey, I don't like high body count, and you got about 30, 40,
Yeah.
200 people. And so me and you wouldn't match. Like that's setting and saying his standard and putting her definitely in the place of, it's not that you're just going to say that you like me. I don't care about that. It's about my own thing. And the truth was in him. The thing is, he didn't, only thing he did was try to bash her and look, and he almost was looking at his friends like, or whoever the guys on the show, like, for backup, like, hey, first of all, like, let's say you're playing and wood whoop, let's say you're this and wood whoop, and let's say you that wood whoop. So basically, I wouldn't fuck you, girl. Like he didn't even finish off smooth. Like, I'm gonna just say this, and like, come on.
Well, he's a nerd. Dude is a straight nerd. Nothing wrong with nerds. There are women who like nerds, and the proof was in how the young lady was acting. But when I say he's a nerd, what I mean by that is this: he has an awkwardness to him. Okay, he's not used to having a conversation where he's the dominant, assertive individual within the conversation. That's not his lane. Because even on the show, he wasn't. See, a lot of guys think that dudes are dominant because they chastise women or they talk shit to women. You're not dominant because you do that. You're an emotional motherfucker. Go ahead, Miles. You want to say something?
I would appreciate it. Hold on. All right, so we got a call. Fuck it. So we got 443. You're on live with the Manhood is a Skill Set show. We got J. Roman, Miles, and K Zag. Name, age, city. What's up?
Yeah, it's Rashad from Maryland. 23. What's up, Miles? What's up, Zag? What's up, Roman? I fuck with all y'all.
All right, what up, bro? You said you're 23?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. What's your question or what you want to talk about?
All right, so I just want y'all opinion on this. I want y'all to punch me in the chest. So lately just been hitting two mans with like my brother and stuff, right? And I'll have situations.
Wait, you've been hitting what? You've been hitting what?
Sound like you said two mans.
Like two mans with me, two girls, me and him. You know what I mean?
Okay, so take it easy. We approach women in couples. We approach women in groups of two.
No, like I'll get a bag of friend, and then I'll bag a girl, and then set her friend up with him, and then we'll all go over and like
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, tag team.
Yeah. The way you said it was kind of Diddy-ish.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we just want.
We've been doing two mans. I've been doing two mans. What?
Yeah, a little. All right. But yeah. So I'll have situations because I fuck with y'all. So I kind of have a plan. Like I said, I'm talking nasty with the girl. I see it through, right? But when I'm with these two mans, they'll do shit that throw me off, like play card games. They'll go get McDonald's, all that stuff, and I noticed.
Wait. Let's back up. So y'all have them come to the crib. Who's playing cards? The women? Caller.
Who suggests a card game, sir?
It's always the girl's idea.
So and why does your brother allow that?
I don't know.
I don't know. What time of the day is this? What time of the day is this, bro? What time of the day is this?
I know what you guys are doing.
It'll be like 2 in the morning.
Okay, so 2 in the morning. Why the hell are you inviting women back to your crib at 2 in the morning to play cards, my brother?
Well, see, what they do is they use that as a way to set up the talk, and you know.
No. So what you're saying is you and your brother are easily led by women. That's what you're saying. At 2:00 in the morning, you allow a woman to come to your place, your house, and then force you at gunpoint to play cards with them at 2 in the fucking morning. That's what you're telling me?
No, they don't. They don't force me. They don't force me.
Bro, stop. Listen to me. You are a man. You are dealing with a woman. If you are doing something that you don't want to do, you are allowing them to force you or lead you into doing it, brother. Do you not get that?
No, I got you, Miles.
So what are we talking about? That's what I'm asking you. What are we saying? See, here's the thing. You claim you have a problem, but you're not actually recognizing what's going on. I need you to fully recognize what's happening in your life, why you have the problem.
Okay.
Okay, so caller. Okay, and this is very simple. It's a simple fix. I'm gonna tell you what to. I'm gonna tell you this is what you do. When y'all call the women up, you tell at 2:00 in the morning. See, you know what? I'll just tell you what I do, what I've do and what I've done.
Nigga, I don't even own a deck of cards. Are you kidding me?
So if I'm on the phone with the broad, hey, come on over, girl. You know what it is. I'm gonna wear that ass out. Make sure you take a shower before you get here. I like my shit clean. And so already it's set up. Sex is being set up. There is no discussion. And hold on. Where's it at? Hold on, Miles. Hold on. And I'm telling her, I got the gold boys on deck. Come with it.
see, this is what this guy is doing. This is what this guy is doing, right? He has this one that he wants to hit, and his partner don't have, and maybe they have never met. So he's trying to create a smooth little situation, saying, "Hey, won't y'all come out and hang out?" Hanging out is different than coming over to do what you guys do. So, okay, yeah, you're setting your partner up, right? Because his brother don't know the girl, and you know she's bringing a girl for the brother, and the one that you know you should have the arrangement with. So you should be like, hey, you know, I know you came in to hang out, but me and you gonna be hanging out, right? Like, let her know that there's a separation between hanging out with them and me and you going in this room and doing what we're supposed to be doing. The thing is, you're trying to hang out and then turn it into a situation, right? To go to the room, but that should already be discussed with her.
Okay.
I understand what you are doing. You're hooking your boy up. You're giving him some company. Now, when y'all go in that room, if your brother wants to play cards, that's on your brother. But I'm telling you right now, hearing the sounds from that back room, I'm telling you, your brother need to look at her and be like, hey, you see the time they on? Let's have a good time too. Like the things that need to happen. But what you're doing, you're hanging out. You're trying to be there. You're looking at her. She's looking at you. She's trying to be there for a friend. This should already be discussed, man. There's a difference between hanging out and coming over and getting that thing. So you need to tell her, look, write your girl, but me and you we're gonna still do our thing.
But I'm curious though. So caller, what are you saying to these women? What are you personally saying?
Are you talking about when I'm doing the two mans and not by myself?
When you are setting up the situation for the babes to come over, what are you personally saying to the woman or women? What are you saying?
All right, so when I do the two mans, it's just I go up to the shorty I find attractive I want, and I spit at her like she was by herself. But if she with a friend, I'll be like, yo, bring your friend, like how Roman said. I'll be like, come chill with me and my brother.
No.
Why are you using the word chill? Why are you saying come chill?
Oh, yeah. And now I see what y'all saying, because I do fuck with y'all. So when I'm by myself, I will get the sex out the way before I even go. I will be like, I'm trying to fuck the shit out you. I'm trying to blow your back out. I will say that shit one-on-one. But with the two mans, I kind of make it like a hangout party group.
Yeah. And why do you do that? Why do you do that?
I knew it.
No.
Okay, so what's your real question? Let's get to your actual question, because you never really got to your question.
All right, so my question was, when they start playing the games where they want to go get McDonald's, since I fuck with y'all, when they do that shit, I get emotional and I start acting like a bitch. Like no.
All right. So here it is, bro.
I'm like, what are we doing?
No. Listen. Here's the thing. the best part of game is that game has a lot to do with prevention, not cures. Do you understand that? Do you understand what I just said?
Perfectly said.
Yeah.
Listen. No. Listen. We deal with prevention, not cures. Meaning, we don't wait until shit happens. We set shit up to happen the way we want it to happen. Do you understand that?
You said, wait, say that again.
We don't wait for shit to happen. We set shit up so shit happens the way we want it to happen.
Yeah.
Okay. So we don't. Your question is not, oh well, when the chicks be playing games, I get emotional. No. Your question is, what do I need to do so the situation don't go there? That's what you need to ask us.
Yeah, because my final question was because I get us kicked out when I start acting like a bitch.
You get who kicked out?
That. I get us kicked out of the girls' crib, and I was.
Oh, so you be going to the girls' cribs?
What the?
Or when she come over to our crib, I'll literally kick the bitch out.
Okay.
How old are you? How old are you? By the way,
23.
Hold on. Let me say this.
23-year-old stuff.
Let me say this to him. Okay, so when you're at the girl's crib, no, fuck that. Let's not even talk about that crib. Let's talk about at your crib. So how come you just don't let them know, hey, let's go ahead and make this shit happen right now? Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and take you to my room. My homie out here, my brother, gonna entertain your girl. She's in good hands. How come y'all just don't talk like that?
Yeah, I never do that. I do it like one big hangout session, and then they all acting like a cool family. They want to play pong, and they want.
Yeah, that's your fault. That's your fault, brother. That's your fault. So again, what we have to do is do things the way you do things, like when you say you do it on your solo. You understand?
On my own.
Yes. Yeah. You gotta. Is your brother younger than you?
Yeah, he is.
Okay, you gotta put your brother up on game and be like, bro, the only thing on our minds is smashing. The only thing on our minds is getting at these females sexually, and if they not with it, then we gotta find out early and not even bring them back to the crib, bro.
And your brother's following keys from you. He's your younger brother.
Exactly. He's right. He's following.
He's rolling with you. I got a younger brother. I had to teach him some things. He rolling with you. He's trying to see what's up.
It's the blind leading the blind, though.
And you're teaching him to get McDonald's. You're teaching him to do this. My thing is this, man. Don't be so with it that you got to get it that night and make an uncomfortable situation for everybody. If you run into a two, go ahead and grab the number. Go ahead and grab the number. Or I like to give my number. I don't really get numbers, but go ahead and make whatever arrangements y'all make for a different day. Hey, nice meeting you. I see my brother's. He kind of feeling your girl one day. Let's all hook up. And that way, now you're talking, and you can talk on the phone and say, hey, when I come through, this is what's going to happen. I don't know if I'm gonna bring my brother because I really come to see you. Right. So then everybody can make their own arrangements. Now, if you're going to hang out and you put it as a hangout, then go hang out. Enjoy the time. What I don't like is you getting emotional about it. Like you shouldn't be emotional about anything.
That sounds like you invite people over to a dinner party and then get mad when they want something to eat.
Thank you.
You're like, hey, why don't you come over to my house for dinner? And then when they say, all right, so what's on the menu? What you got to eat? Then you go and get mad and then kick them out your house. What kind of stupid shit is that, bro?
So let me caller. Let me break something down to you guys. Just because women agree to come to your place or they invite you over to theirs doesn't mean that they want to fuck. Don't mean that. You're just assuming that. Now, what you should do, like both Miles and Jay Roman was saying, is make sure that consent is discussed first.
Exactly.
Before you go over to the house, let her know, hey, I'm just letting you know, when I come over there, it's going to be some shit that's going to go down.
Right.
Your girl might feel some type of way when that bed gets smacked up against that wall. I'm just letting you know it's going down like that when I get over there. Now, however you choose to verbalize it, I'm just kind of halfway talking shit with it. Verbalize it, but
Yeah.
Make sure that she lets you know, okay, that she call her real quick. One time I had a chick come to my crib, and over the phone, I had her consent. When she came over and I opened the door, before she crossed that threshold, I'm like, you remember what we talked about on the phone, right? She was like, yeah. I said, I'm gonna need you to say it. I had her say, you said you're gonna fuck me. And she said, I'm like, and how do you feel about that? I'm cool with that. All right, you can come in now. I literally had her consent. And the reason why I did that is because she had came over previously. And like you did, she wasted my time. So I kicked her out. So when she called me back up, I made her consent over the phone because I learned my lesson from the first time. But y'all got it.
Y'all making these 20s so hard these days, man, with these questions,
All
man.
right, well,
20s was fun for me, man. This is
saying, y'all saying just do how I do the other chicks. Hop on the FaceTime, talk my shit, and then if they with it, that's when we make it happen.
Hey, real quick. Let me ask you something real quick. Are you and your brother on the same accord?
What you mean accord?
Do you and your brother have this? All right. You 23. How old is your brother?
He probably 21.
All right, so both of y'all of age. Both of y'all of age for sex and all that cool shit. That's what I'm trying to figure out. So y'all on the same accord as far as that goes. Now, mentally, what are the both of y'all trying to do when y'all meet these two women and bring them back to the crib at 2 a.m? What are the both of y'all trying to do?
We want some female company.
No. If you just wanted female company, then playing cards and going to get McDonald's would be cool.
There you go.
I know, and that's why.
So call it. No, brother. See, this is what. No. Stop, bro. I need you to
listen to the point where he's asking you, what do you want?
My brother. What do you and your brother want, bro?
All right. Well, what I want is we swap the chicks. We fuck both of them.
Okay. Fine. That's okay. There's nothing wrong with that.
You ain't got enough game for that.
Does your brother want the same thing?
Yes.
Okay. So now that we have that established, that this is what the both of y'all want to do, when you proposition the chick to come back to the crib, you let them know, yo, me and my brother trying to swap tag team and get all up in y'all guts because both of y'all looking good to the both of us. What's up? That's what you need to tell them.
Yeah.
And stop fucking around.
I know what you mean.
Stop fucking around, bro.
I know what you mean. When I get on the phone, I get on that FaceTime, be like, we're gonna eat that, play with that pussy.
Listen to me. A woman is going to do what the man allows her to do. So the next time I hear you blaming a woman for doing something that you didn't want her to do, I want you to punch yourself in the fucking mouth. Do you hear me?
Raise your left hand and smack it down.
All right,
y'all niggas be running around hating on women, blaming them for shit. Come on,
it's your fault. It's your fault that shit is happening.
Kicking them out. Kicking them out.
Getting all emotional and kicking them out. Do you know what type of representation you give to females? Imagine you do this to tens of hundreds of females. Imagine the type of representation you give to a chick when you confusingly invite her over to your house to quote unquote chill. She's doing what you asked her to do, and then you go and get emotional and kick them out. How do you make men look every time you fucking do that, bro?
Nah, you right, Miles. That's exactly.
Come on, man. Come on. Y'all be getting mad at chicks, but you need to be getting mad at yourselves. And real quick, shout out to Tony Ocasio's Wing Chun Pressure for the $5 super chat. He said, "What's up, fam? K-Zag, you should have a T-shirt that says her debit card works too. Salute."
I do have a T-shirt.
Caller. I need y'all to stop this bullshit, bro. Because y'all do this type of shit all the fucking time. And then when women have a low opinion of men, you wonder why. It is our fucking fault. We need to stop blaming women for this shit. You the one that represent a man in this way. Why? Because you're too afraid to say what you really want to do at 2:00 in the fucking morning.
Let me add this.
Then you want to get upset with the female. You want to kick them out, bro. Do you know what type of stuff could happen to you to mislead a female and then kick her out at 2-something in the morning? Then if something happens to her on the Uber ride home or on her way home, did you know that could come back on you and your brother?
He ain't thinking about that. Yeah. Let me say this. Let me say this real quick. Also, when you're in a woman's crib, bro, why you should never argue with a woman in her spot. Why would you go to a woman's crib and argue? You know what I'm saying? That she ain't fucking or argue. She in her crib eating or playing cards, or she in her crib doing what she do. Why would you argue to the point where she kicked you out? Let me just say this real quick. Caller, I don't think you and your brother are at the stage where you guys can swap chicks. I don't think y'all there yet. I got to be honest. I don't think you can pull it off. Right?
No, you might get emotional if he like one more than the other one. If he like the other chick and he look over and he see his brother smashing the one that he really like and smashing the good too, he gonna be tight.
Yeah. Real quick, caller, Lord Jefferson with the 279 says, caller care too much about his brother. Come on, man. Hold on, really. Let me say this real quick.
No, I don't think so, Lord Jefferson. He should care about his brother. He should just have a better game plan mentally between the both of them. That's all.
This is what I would say about that. If two chicks is gonna meet me and one of my brothers or one of my partners at the crib, he on his own. I ain't got nothing to do with what he doing with that chick out there. I know I'm fucking. So I can't help if he ain't. I can't help that. That's not my problem. That's one. Real quick. But also, caller, if you're meeting two or more women and talking to them at the same time, be more concerned with what you can pull off on your own. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how threesomes can happen. You know what I'm saying? This is why I'm just saying, because I've met two women by myself and I ain't have nobody with me. And the first thing I thought about wasn't, damn, I wish I had someone I can hook her up with. I'm like, it looked like I'm doing double duty tonight. You know what I'm saying? I'm by myself.
You're selfish, Zach. You selfish, man.
Shout out to Lord Jefferson once again with the 279. He says, we lone wolves out here.
Hey, man, you selfish, bro. You go out with your boy. Listen, man, I didn't hit the streets with my partners. We done went out and we look out for each other, right? In fact, we go out and there's two of us. We look for a double team. If there's three, we look for a group of threes, just so we all can hang out and stuff. But they're all on the same mental path that, hey, when we mean hang out, we mean smashing.
Exactly.
So we're all on the same note. Now, when we all go back to this apartment, this hotel, whatever, maybe not everybody smashed, but that was the mission of everybody to do it.
Right.
It wasn't like we're gonna play cards and play bingo and all this other stuff. It's 2:00 in the morning. Yo, you know what this time is. So I would tell you this though.
My bad. Let me make this real quick point. So if I'm by myself, I'm not trying to call somebody up and fuck up the flow of their interaction while I'm waiting for a nigga. No. Now, if it's a situation where I got a roommate or whatever, and I'm going back to the crib, and I'll let the chicks know, hey, I'm just letting you know I got a roommate there, so we can all make this a thing, right? But if I'm by myself, the last thing I'm gonna do is try to call a motherfucker up and fuck up the whole flow. I got this. Wait. I got this by myself. I'm a big boy. I got this.
Caller, does your brother live with you?
Yes.
Okay. So what is it? He don't come out with you when you actually go to pick up the chicks?
Yeah, or like it just be a chick I meet. I'm the main one that's to go holler at chicks.
Okay.
I'm the one because I learned from y'all, so I'm not afraid to go talk to anybody.
Okay, well, look, the bottom line is this: your brother needs your brother needs to be since you quarterback and everything, and you the older brother anyway. Your brother just need to be down with the program, and you need to be more upfront about what the hell you want from these females at 2:30 in the morning. That's all. That's it. All right.
Yeah, Miles. Miles, you gave me the sauce. You said get on FaceTime, tell them what's up.
Yes, sir. Yeah, all right, brother. All right, so we appreciate the call.
I had one more little question, though. More question.
Okay, go ahead.
So in the future, because I know you said about us men, we get mad when we allow women to do shit. If a woman is doing something that I don't like that I allow, I just take responsibility for that. That's my fault, and I shut the fuck up.
Well, you have to understand that if a woman is doing something, it's because she feels or thinks that she has the option. So as a man, you got to ask yourself, why does this chick think or feel she got the option to do that?
You're not mad at her. You're mad at yourself.
You're mad at yourself because remember,
yourself.
You are the one. You're the one that created the environment, brother. So if she's doing something you don't like, and you do have women that are outlandish, that just don't respect men in general. Now, The next thing you got to do is decide if you are going to continue to be in that environment, because there comes a point where if you're dealing with a woman that just simply has no respect for, you know, your authority or anything that you're trying to quarterback or anything that you're trying to influence in the situation, and she has absolutely no respect, then you have to say to yourself, all right, bro, it's time for us to go because these chicks ain't listening anyway. You understand?
Okay.
That's all that is. Don't get emotional. Okay. Don't get emotional. Don't yell. Don't scream. Don't do nothing. Just be like, hey, I see y'all more interested into playing cards than doing what we trying to do. So it's time for us to bounce. And that's it. Just leave. Okay. Especially when you at their house. Now, if they're at your house, you politely let them know that it's time for them to go. If you need them, I'll walk you to the corner. I'll wait with you to get your Uber, whatever it is. Be polite and be cool, but let them know it's time to go. You understand what I'm saying?
Got you. And yeah, you gave me the sauce already. Most of that won't happen when we tell them what we want. So I got you.
But you got a responsibility there that I don't think you really understand. And you got to show your little brother what's up. My pops used to tell me, you know, you're 12, your brother is 9. He should have a mentality of a 12-year-old because you're going to teach him the things that you know, and vice versa, all the way on up. I had an older brother that was 16. He told my brother, like, hey, your mindset should be older because your brother's teaching you things. So you're teaching him certain things, and you're teaching him bad behavior by going irate and getting upset
and yelling
and kicking chicks out, yelling and doing all this stuff when you done set up and when it's your fault. So you need to go to your brother and say, hey, we've been doing this all wrong. All right. So the thing is, it's okay to come back to the house and be like, hey, nothing happened that night.
Yeah, it just didn't work out.
You ain't got to impress your little brother because he's going to have the mentality that you have. Either they with it or not. And we're not going to waste our time if they not.
Exactly.
Well, let me say this real quick. And this is a news flash to all the guys. You're not going to have sex with every woman you're attracted to. It's never going to happen.
Right.
Okay. And even in the cases where women are at your house, you're at their house, you're at a hotel, whatever it is, women reserve the right to change their mind. Right. And I want you guys to understand this. There's no need to ever mistreat women. Right? Just because shit ain't going your way. There's no need to ever mistreat a woman. If shit ain't going your way, you'll be like, all right. Like even when I kicked the chick out, you know, I didn't curse her out. I just told her, oh, you ain't trying to do that? All right, well, look, you gotta leave. You know what I'm saying? You know, and then she didn't want to leave, and I'm like, she's like, no, I'm like, no, baby girl, you gotta go.
Mm-hmm.
And then she left, and she asked me, could I come back? And I said, yeah, if you fucking, just like that. Yeah, if you fucking. And I'm like, yeah, call me and let me know if you want to do it. I'm closing the door. Yeah, call me and be safe. Click, close the door. You know what I'm saying? So, but I wasn't mean. I didn't curse her out. I didn't raise my voice. I didn't yell at her. You never want a woman, even if you felt that way, you should never show a woman that you're that emotional about pussy, bro.
Right.
You should never do that.
And on top of that, you just like J. Roman said, you're setting an example for your brother, man. Like you're gonna have your brother coming up being all emotional and stupid around women, bro. That's not what you want to do. All right.
And I would tell you this too, but sometimes just hang out, bro. Like you guys make this such a war between getting it and not getting it that there is times that you really can have a cool little time, but it has to be set up that way. Like 2:00 after a club or something like that. No, there's no playing cards.
Yeah, there's no
McDonald's hanging out. Like I ain't doing that right now. But there's times when me and the crew done hung out, and man, we didn't had a blast of a time.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, 7 p.m.
And things done, later on things happen.
Early in the day.
2 a.m. No. 2 a.m.
No. Those are fucking hours. Those are fucking hours.
But I mean, because you have to get your brother around women. You got to get him around, these women to talk to engage with, to be around them. Like it can't just be where he sit at the house, he get the Batman phone call. Let's go. I got 2. You know what I'm saying? He has to be around him. So my thing is he has to get comfortable with speaking with him. And the things that you're comfortable with, he has to be comfortable with too.
Yeah.
To get him on the same page. So
real quick, caller.
Let me let the caller go before y'all start making more points. Okay. Let's go, bro. All right.
I appreciate y'all guys. Love y'all. Fuck
All right.
that shit.
All right,
He
peace,
just-
man.
Hey, he just took me back to memories, man. That was some good times.
We do have another call, but go ahead, Kay.
Okay, other caller.
No, I just want to say real quick, guys. As far as that switching tag team shit, it's possible, but if you're having trouble getting one woman to consent to dealing with you, you gotta crawl before you can walk. Y'all be watching porn too much. You know what I'm saying? Well, y'all want all this shit to happen. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead, bro.
All right, so we got 954. You're on live with K Zag and J Roman and Miles. Name, age, city. How can we help you?
What's going on, fellas? It's Large Williams.
Oh shit, Willard. What's going on, Willard?
Here you go, man. Here you go.
Mr. Burrito Tijuana himself. Street tacos in the house. What's up, fam?
Yeah, you what's going on with you, man? Good to hear from you. Glad you're safe. So, what's your question, bro?
Man, yeah, I had to watch. I remember one of the callers mentioned something about y'all and Fresh and Fit. So I had to go back and watch that one. Now, one thing I will say is this: as far as pertaining to game can only take you so far, and I believe the disconnect that I've been having with you guys is, I'm trying to obtain certain things, but you guys are just trying to prevent certain things. Am I wrong here?
Okay, caller.
Hey, bro, you know what you know. You a grown ass man. Why are you asking us to validate your idea? How you gonna come to us with
my idea? No, not my idea. The idea that you guys are just trying to. Okay, because y'all said it. Y'all even said it on this stream that game is to prevent things from going, bad.
No, I said an aspect of game. I said an aspect of game is prevention, not cure. Meaning that we don't wait for things to happen. We set things up to happen the way we want them to happen. So if we want to acquire something, it's the same thing. You the one that's not listening, bro, and it's sad because you older than me.
So Willard, peep game, right? Okay, so
trying to inquire.
So let's go back to the last caller, right? What was the issue he was having? He was having issues making sure that there was mutual understanding between him and the women. So the cure is to have a discussion before the women come over so you can avoid having those type of situations arise in the future. Okay, I just told a story of how I had a woman come over and I assumed that sex was going to happen simply because she came over and it was late at night. I just assumed it. Right. Not only that caller, but she grabbed me by my hand. There was a 2-bedroom apartment. He says, "Which one is your bedroom?" Like that one right there. She grabbed me by my hand and led me to the room. So as soon as we got in the room, I started disrobing. She's like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "What do you mean? What am I doing?" She's like, "No, I just want to lay in your bed and talk to you." I looked at her and I'm like, "Oh hell no!" Right? Oh hell no! Right? But my point is this: is once that happened to me, I learned my lesson. And I said, before a woman comes over here, we're going to have a conversation where she knows she's about to get piped down before she comes over here. She got to agree to that.
You know what this nigga talking about? He's still talking about trying to get the pussy. That's what he talking about. He talking about, oh, well, all the stuff y'all telling these guys is not going to ensure that they actually going to get the pussy. Okay, Willard, you see, the thing that you're not understanding is that we can't control whether or not we gonna actually get it every single time. What we can control is that a female doesn't waste our time. That's the part you're not getting. Because what's the point of?
I'm talking about beyond wasting time. I'm talking about if you're dealing with a woman. Okay, put it like this. I'm gonna go back to what you were saying about the girl that Fresh was dealing with, because you were saying that a bitch like that wouldn't be able to have this much access to you. Which is correct, because that's the way you run your flagship. And then you even admitted yourself that, hey, maybe a bitch like that wouldn't fuck with you because of the way you run your shit. And that's the disconnect between, a lot. This is why you guys get a lot of pushback, because a lot of guys are like, but I want to fuck her though.
Yeah. And
I'm the same way. I'm not going to lie. Like, we want to fuck her though.
You guys on that. I need every girl.
Exactly. Willard.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Willard.
okay.
See, This is the mistake that guys make, right? Number one, there's nothing wrong with wanting to have sex with a woman that you are attracted to. However, the problem comes in is the way in which you engage the woman to have sex. So let's talk about Fresh real quick. Number one, he led with his wallet. Okay, that's what he did. but also he quote unquote love bombed her. He told her a bunch of shit that he felt like she wanted to hear, so he can get to the point where he was fucking her the way he wanted to fuck her, right? So when you lead with your wallet, or you start misleading the woman into believing you want something more than what you actually want, you open yourself up for the woman, because women are not dumb, right? So a woman can see what you're doing, and she could be like, oh, okay, I can play this game too, but I can play it better, right? So, and what happens is, once a woman realizes what you're doing and she decides to play that game with you, the end result is she's going to be the one looking down on you, and you're going to be the one fucked up. That's typically what happens. So to avoid that, you say, okay, you know what? I want to have sex, but let me not lead with my wallet to get it. Let me not lie to women to get it. Let me be straight up. So when it happens on my terms. Now, you're not in control. Like Miles said, you're not in control of whether or not the sex actually happens. The woman is, for the most part. Now, you can still decide to not have sex with the woman. If she says and or does something you don't like, you can be like, yeah, you know what, I was going to smash, but let me not. But the point is for you to be in control more than you actually are right now. Y'all got it.
All right.
Are you thinking about what he said? And what you think? Did it change your thought line?
No, he made a lot of sense. Okay, I'll say this. The way he broke it down, it sounds like Fresh made a lot of fuck ups. I'm not even gonna lie.
Of course.
But
of course.
It's really not hard to understand.
The whole interaction he had with the woman was fucked up. Everything was fucked up.
It's on both sides. I don't know the whole Fresh and Fit thing, so I'm not gonna comment on that. But if you're walking down the street, you see a lady walking towards you, her facial expression doesn't change, and then you smile and you pause and you look at her as she's moving, and then she stops and looks at you. You guys have a conversation, and you see that you just changed her demeanor. Before she wasn't smiling, she wasn't doing none of that. You just gave her a smile and looked at her, and she stopped, and you led with that, right? Now, the next time you see her, you meet her, and you got a mean mug on. What do you think her demeanor is going to be with that slight change?
Fear.
Okay. So if I lead with my wallet upon meeting, greeting, hanging out, and wooing a woman, as they say, what do you think she's more attracted to?
The money.
And has that ever ended well for any man?
Some men, yes.
Well.
Wait.
No, I got him.
And what do you
only
mean?
If that man understands that that's the assignment, like a sugar daddy. He knows that woman doesn't like him. He knows the only reason she fucking him is because of the money. Now, if that understanding is there, then yes. Here's the problem, though. Guys lead with their wallet, and they think over time the woman is going to genuinely begin to like them. That's stupid.
That's what I was going. Yeah.
That does happen every now and then, though.
No, it don't.
Okay.
No, it never does.
Oh,
it don't.
Let somebody lose their money. Let's.
Hey, Willard, you one of those cats that believe in Pretty Woman, the movie, right? You believe that you can start out just wanting to have a prostitute and then fall in love later on, correct?
Never seen it.
You never seen it?
It's one thing I wanted to talk about that you mentioned. I think it was last week that you said, and it was very beautiful. I was like, okay.
Damn, this nigga be watching
I
niggas.
I should have never said that word. I apologize.
Sorry. Go ahead. Yeah.
You asked the guy, would you rather deal with 5 women that want to fuck with you, or 3 billion women that don't really fuck with you like that? I paraphrase it, but
okay. So what's your point? Yeah,
I mean, the thing is, most guys would rather have the 3 billion, and self-included. I'm not even gonna lie. Yes, it's good to have a woman that's on your program and all of that, but come on.
Okay. Willard, you're obviously a quantity over quality type of guy, and that's okay because we're all different. We're all different. I'm just saying that I'm a quality over quantity type of guy, me personally. And if that's where we diverge, then Willard, more power to you, brother. I'm done.
Okay. My question is, do y'all have any strategies for guys who prefer quantity? Because it seems like, okay.
Here's the thing, Willard. If you want quantity in more, if you want quality in more quantity, then you have to work a little bit harder and play more of the numbers game. That's all. So that means you have your program the way it's set up, but you just have to go out and meet a whole lot more women. That's all.
There you go.
I don't think you're ready for the rejection of that though.
Well, Willard, this is what I would say to you.
For a long time. I mean,
Willard, this is what I would say to you.
That's why all these other movements have been on the uprise, because guys want quantity.
Okay, listen, Willard. Probably about a year or two ago, on this very show, the Man Has a Skill Set show, by the way, we got a call from a guy. And he was bragging about how he had sex with like 100+ women. And Miles and I, we asked him, where are those women out? Where are those women at now? He got real quiet. He was like, none of them are around. And the way he said it like he was very sad. And the reason why that is because there are men out here who can attract women sexually, and they can have sex all day. They can have one night stands, all these weekend flings. But because they're not men of substance, they can't retain women of substance. So they have a bunch of quantity, but they never really have any quality experiences with women who are genuinely attracted to these guys, where those women really want to fuck with them past just sex, right? And that's what a lot of guys are having. And my thing is, so you can attract women in quantity. If you want to have a bunch of sex, that's easy to do. But if women just look at you as a fuck boy and nothing beyond that, don't cry when women don't stick around. Y'all got it.
No, you guys tend to hate women. I start to see it. I mean, it's so you rather have the quantity, you say,
yeah,
and just have multiple chicks, but then you'll get mad when they are only after money. You get mad when they leave. You get mad when they don't do what was said. You get mad. Like, you guys got all these reasons on ways to diss chicks because of this or that, but you're steadily going for quantity instead of quality.
I don't do that.
Oh, so you don't mind them leaving then? You're good with that?
I'm not like the traditional red pillar. Like me, I don't mind dating a single mother. I don't mind dating a woman with a high. See, first of all, once you done did a lot of fucking, you realize damn near all these bitches got a high body count. So I don't even know what the fuck these dudes talking about.
Okay, so then right now, you just want to bang a whole bunch of chicks.
No. That's how it was before. Well, the reason what changed was, you start getting up there in age, your dick stopped working. So, now more of a.
I don't know about that yet. Thank you.
Thank the Lord Jesus Christ.
I don't know about that yet.
Problem at this point in time, I'm still working with some nigga. What are we talking about?
So you want quality now? Like,
yeah, are you looking
misunderstanding
for a connection? Are you looking for a connection with a woman now, like an emotional bond or something? Is that what you're looking for?
I mean, that's why I'm in America. So
Okay, all right, cool. So
why are you arguing about quantity then?
Yeah. So why don't you just approach women and have that conversation?
Why you guys get a lot of pushback?
I
don't care about
this is why you guys.
Willard. Along with the guys on this panel, we've been doing this for a while. We know exactly why we get pushback, Willard. Thank you for trying to help us understand. But me especially, I know exactly why I get pushback, Willard. So
hold on now, because when you and Lucario was doing that drizzle segment, y'all were like, y'all kept asking questions like, "What's wrong with these dudes?"
No, all of that's rhetorical. Caller, come on, Willard. You think we would really have a show asking a question that we don't know the answers to? Come on, Willard. People call into us to ask us for information. Willard, come on, man. Do you not understand this? Come on, man.
And we got the answers all day.
I'm sorry, Willard, man. I ain't got nothing against you. I just don't see a lot of things working out for you right now. And it's not because, I wish it that way. It's just that you said mentioning, you know, the body stopped working the way it's supposed to. Quantity, when you start having quantity, that's work. Like you got to work for quantity because there has to be. I mean, not quantity.
Hold on,
quality.
I gotta address this.
Because
Hold on, real quick, bro. If you pay for sex, you're following a woman's lead. Emmanuel, I know you from the continent. You know what I'm saying, the motherland of Africa. If you're paying for sex, you're following the woman's lead, and the reason why you're following her lead is because if you're not paying for sex, she ain't gonna fuck you. So the mere fact that you're paying for it, you're automatically following her lead. Nice. Guys, listen to me. If you lie to women to have sex, you're following her lead. If you do anything at the behest of the woman, even if the woman doesn't ask you to do something, if you do and or say something believing that that's what she would wish you to do, you're following her lead. Come on, man. Right.
So yeah, Willard, quality takes work though, because you have to be of quality to get quality.
Facts.
Right. So the things that you gotta be, and still they want some quality dick too. So I mean, you didn't use it all up, and now you want quality. Why you ain't giving quality?
It don't work that way.
Here you go.
No. Hey, it takes work. It takes consistency, discipline. Like you work on you, and that's why you get quality. Because I don't know if y'all know. You know, I know some of you guys feel like women are dumb and stupid and da da da. They're not all dumb and stupid. They got eyes. They see shit too. They calculate stuff in their head too. They know what a quality dude is. They know a dude that's out there just getting quantity instead of quality. And that's why they get that paper from you guys, because they know you don't really care. I'm just getting this paper from you.
I'm gonna tell you how women can tell that you are a quantity over quality guy. Willard, check this out. I'm gonna tell you how women know you are a quantity over quality guy. The moment they realize they can control you with sex, they know you're not a quality dude. They know you don't deal with quality women. If you can be led with your penis, if a woman can talk to you any old type of way, but you still desire to want to fuck her, she know you are definitely a quantity over quality guy, and getting sex means more to you than your self-respect.
Hold on, I'm about to say so. I got to give a little pushback on that. That sounds like a dude that's desperate and thirsty. Because a dude who got abundance, a dude who's clapping cheeks, he ain't gonna put up with that shit.
Okay. So. Well, let me ask you a question.
How's he getting the cheeks?
Yeah, exactly.
How's he getting these cheeks that he's clapping? Is he representing himself in a manly way? Is he letting her talk to him? Is he letting her talk to him anyway? She letting her set the tone? You know, oh, you got to take me out first. We got to go out to dinner. A lunch date ain't gonna do. You can't take me to Starbucks. Okay, I'll take you to Starbucks. I mean, I'll take you to dinner.
And she got you. The moment you say yes or acquiesce, she knows she got you. And she know exactly why she got you. Because she has a vagina and she knows you want to get to it, and you'll do what it is you need to do to get to it. And she knows she can control you at that point.
And I just want to let y'all know, all these women that you feel like are quantity, it takes somebody to bring out the quality in them.
Can you say that again, sir, please?
Just all these women you're using for quantity, it takes the man to bring the quality out of them. You think the quality woman was just? You think the quality woman wasn't part of somebody's quantity?
I just want to address one final thing with this quality versus quantity guy. Okay, you say you have to be a quality guy, but yet you guys will sit up here and be like, it's not about looks, money, and status.
What does looks got to do with quality? What does money or status got to do with quality?
Well,
okay,
that doesn't make you a quality man, fam. Hold on, real quick. Hold on.
Wait,
hold on. Will, everybody, hold on for a second. Let me shout out the super chat. Hold on. Soulmonger with the $1.99. Vibes ruined by Willard. All right, y'all got it.
Go ahead, Willard.
I'm not talking about the way you was born, like your facial structure. I'm talking about eating right, eating healthy, hitting the gym, getting your body right.
Right. So who should you do that for?
Do that for yourself.
Right. So what does that have to do with the woman?
Bitch, you want to live longer.
What does that have to do with the woman?
What I'm saying is you have to be a quality guy. I'm just saying, if y'all say it's not about looks,
Okay, you know what? Okay, cool. I got him.
money.
Can you give us 5 attributes that a quality man possess that ain't got nothing to do with his looks, money, or what he does for a living? 5 quality attributes that a man possesses. Go ahead.
I'm not a man of many words, but everything else will fall under leadership and guidance.
Okay, see, no, nigga, you don't even know what a quality man is because you ain't one, my nigga.
Hold on.
Then name the shit.
A man's job is to protect, provide, teach, and lead. So if you cover all 4 of those bases, then yes, you're on point.
This nigga.
Who's your initial protect, lead? Who are you doing that for? Who first?
Yourself. You the head.
So if that has to be done for you, then shouldn't there already be quality? Quality there.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying if you got if you got all 4 of those things in place, then you are a quality guy.
Okay, so does that include riches?
No, you don't got to be rich. Hell no.
Okay, so let's take the rich out of it. You said rich is one of those things that we say that we teach or don't teach or whatever. Let's take rich out of this. Do you have to be a good-looking person?
No, I never said rich. I said money.
Okay. All right. Money.
Now he playing the semantic game.
Yeah. So what about looks?
I never listen. No,
what about looks? What about looks? I'm only going off of what you said.
Be part of that 10%.
I don't hear you. What'd you say about the 10%?
I said only 10% of Americans are rich. So it'd be ridiculous to try to use that 10% as a measuring stick. As long as
then why say money at all? I'm a simple dude. Then why say money at all? So right? Why say money at all?
Because you can't just be a bum on your mama's couch, bro. Come on.
See, okay, time out. See, Willard, here's your mistake and here's your flaw. When we talk about quality, you're still thinking about women. Being a quality man has nothing to do with women.
I never said it did. I said you have to be able to protect, provide, teach, and lead.
Okay, who are you protecting and who are you providing for? You're making it about women. Being a quality man, see, here's the problem, and this is why I see that goofy ass shit on Facebook all day. Whenever women say real man or a real man, it's always in reference to what the fuck he can do for a woman. Being a real man has nothing to do with women at all. Now, can a woman benefit from a real nigga? Being a real man has nothing to do with women, fam.
Have you met any men with any disabilities before?
Have I met a man with disabilities? He still got a disability check.
Say what?
I say he still get a disability check.
Okay. So how is he protected then?
He can get a pistol. He can get a pistol and be in a wheelchair.
We're gonna round it around.
Okay, yeah, you one of those. Okay, so the thing is this, Willard. You can find excuses for everything I say because you want to, but the bottom line is, if you don't work on yourself to have substance amongst yourself, then you won't have quality to attract quality. But better yet, you're not really attracting quality, you're demanding quality, because that is, let's say, program, because you used that word before, on what you have, what you insist. And that's what's going to bring it out of one of your quantity women, is when they realize they're messing with somebody that is a quality guy. And it's not just money or looks. It's just the direction and manhood that he establishes, and the direction and the things that she understands that he needs next to him, that's going to pull that quality out of her.
Let me say this, J. Roman. Let me say this, Willard. Let me say this, and I'm done talking to you after this, nigga. If you don't have no standards, if you're not a principled man, right? If you're not an assertive man who's an authentic man, who's a transparent man, if you don't have no honor, no dignity, and integrity, there's nothing about you that's quality. If you gotta lie to a bitch for any reason, you ain't a quality nigga. If you gotta break out your wallet and spend money to get women to notice you, you're not a quality nigga. Period. I don't give a fuck if you're a millionaire. There are a bunch of millionaires and rich niggas that are bum ass niggas. Okay, you can be a bum ass nigga with money, just like you can be a quality man without it. A fucking janitor can be a quality man. A janitor making 40, 50, or whatever the fuck janitors make can be a quality man, and there could be a guy right there that's a millionaire. And bitch ass niggas on the internet would say, well, if you're a millionaire, you can get more bitches. So who's more quality? Exactly. This is why you niggas is fucking losers. Because you think like that. You are allowing things outside of you determine your value as a man. How weak do you gotta be to allow your value to be determined by what you can fucking buy? Y'all got it, man.
Yeah.
So I'm in with this. How's it working for you?
Shout out to Benito de Paris with the $20 super sticker. Willard, we'll give you the last word before we get up out of here, man, because we almost done.
No, that's about it, man.
All right.
So then,
All right, Willard. Look. You know, all disagreements aside, is good to hear from you, brother. Appreciate the call, man. Be safe wherever you at. All right, man. Seriously.
all right. Take care.
All right. Talk to you soon. Peace. All right. Yeah. No, I mean, you know, agree to disagree. No hard feelings. Shout out to Willard. You know, it is what it is. I'm gonna cut the phone lines, and if you guys, K-Zaggin, if you want to do questions, then we could go do that.
Cool.
All right.
I'm gonna pull up this question, but I'm not gonna answer it. I'm just gonna make a statement.
Okay.
Dawson Walters, okay, you're being a cheap motherfucker. Okay, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because you said, what was the biggest transformation you've seen in a client? Okay, you're asking that because you feel like this free information is all you want to get, and you don't want to spend no money. Now, by no means am I telling you to spend money. Okay? You don't got to do no coaching, no consultation with none of us. But you're asking that question because you want to see what we say to see if it's worth it in your eyes. You know what I'm saying? To spend some money. Nigga, look, let me tell y'all motherfuckers something. I don't know how many times you've heard people call this show, the Real Game No Theory joint, the shit that L and Miles do together, when Steve does his shit. People give testimonials all the time. If that ain't good enough for you, nigga, I don't know what to tell you.
I'll answer the question by saying, and Kat, why do I keep doing that? K-Zaggin, could you just please keep the question up, you know, so we can all have it there? Because sometimes, me personally, I need to sometimes see the question again to kind of complete my answer. For me, I'll say this: every transformation is huge for each individual. You understand? Because I've had situations where it took a whole year of consultation calls for the client to develop and really take heed to what I was saying, to where they made it took them a year to make a huge transformation. And then we did that thing in Vegas where we went out to talk to chicks in the street, and I've seen the guy go from super timid and shy to going off on his own without me, because I was walking with him to like, you know, to introduce him to the women, and he was all shy, tongue twisting, stuttering, to the point where then he just started seeing women he was attracted to and just going off on his own and talking to the women. Like, and this was within a 2-hour time span. And he came back and thanked me like, yo, Miles, you right. It's really not that crazy. You know, we just got to get out here and do it. And I really appreciate you. You understand? So Dawson Walters, the real answer to your question is you shouldn't be asking about somebody else's transformation. You should be focused on your own.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say is it doesn't matter about other people's transformation is.
Exactly.
Are you open, and how big can your transformation be?
Exactly. Yeah, we go to the next one. Yeah, because we almost on OT. So let's get it.
So he says, Mikey says, I was going to hit on the girl at a bar. When I said, excuse me, she was looking into her phone too long, so I walked away. Is that the right move? Yeah, y'all be killing me. Look, guys, God damn it, these fucking questions. Look, it's very simple. Guys, it's very simple. If you see a woman you think is attractive, you approach, you make the introduction.
Yep.
Anything other than her following your instructions to a T, leave her where she stands.
Facts.
I don't like to talk to women that has their cell phone in their hand. I think
Mm,
that they're too connected to whatever's going on
right.
in their hand. Like, you
Right.
know, pages, they look, the message, they look, the phone, like they look like they can't just be in the moment right there.
They're not in
Another
the present moment. Yeah.
right. So yeah, and another thing is I don't like to say excuse me a lot because I feel like that's already like asking for your time and stuff. Excuse me. So, you know, for me, if we didn't do it naturally where I catch your eye, you catch my eye, I'm gonna come and speak. We're gonna start it off from there.
Right.
But I don't really do the excuse me out.
Right. Yes. Yeah. Some of the best interactions is when you just start talking. Like no excuse me, no hi, how you doing?
Yeah.
You just San Pellegrino is a good water to drink. Do you mess with carbonated water? You know, or man, that was crazy, wasn't it? Like something happened in the environment, and then y'all catch eye contact or something like that, and you be like, yo, that was sick, wasn't it? Like that was crazy. Like what happened over there? Word, yeah. I saw him since we came in, but you know, and then it's like the type of thing where you could have like a decent length conversation, and then it's like, oh, by the way, my name is Miles. That type of thing, because you're already connected, you're already enthralled in the conversation. So I understand what you're saying, J. Roman.
Miles, I was in a bar one time. I was standing up at the bar, and I had a chick come stand really close to me.
Mm-hmm.
And by no means did I think she was trying to hit on me. She just stood really close and was ordering the shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of rubbed her shoulder on purpose. I said, look, you're gonna have me thinking you're trying to take me home the way you standing close to me. Like I feel like you violated my space now. Now, if you enjoy violating my space, continue to stand right there. Right. So I'm just talking to her, basically flirting a little bit, but also being playful with it. So to you guys' point, I think guys, they're too robotic with their interactions with women instead of just having a free-flowing conversation. It don't gotta be no official type of fucking introduction. You know, just have fun with the shit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Next we get to the next
question.
One time I was talking to a girl and I went to leave, like I went to step and I said, oh man, I meant to hit on you. Here, take my number and call you. You're right. And then I left, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
you know, it's almost, I have fun when I go out. I don't know everybody else, man, but you know, some of you guys are so rigid, man. I keep saying
it. Exactly, too rigid. So he says,
Frankie Shaw says,
is what most of you dudes consider a choosing signal. I don't. You must have been.
Next,
I don't know what you're talking
what's a choosing signal?
He must have been talking about something that happened.
Yeah. Guys, remember, we get to the questions usually towards the end of the show. So if you're speaking about something specific, you have to include it in the question so we know what the fuck you're talking about. At this point, this is a wasted question, Frankie.
There you go. So he says, Miles, what's the green? Y'all niggas need to do spell check. Herbal drinks, and what's the benefits? I love to take some herbal
Is that
drinks.
herbal?
With me. Yeah, that's what he's trying to say.
No. He's talking about sometimes I be drinking my green drinks, but it's just I juice. I juice. So that means I use my juicer, and I got like cucumber, watermelon, apples, shit like that. You know, beets, celery, that type of shit. That's all.
There you go. All right, guys. I don't see any more questions. I think we've just about reached the end of the joint. There we go.
The luxury soap, masculine identity.
Soap. Yes, sir. Hit that QR code and go order your soap, man. Appreciate y'all.
I want to say this to everybody: don't let Willard speak for you.
Yeah.
At least he calls in. Now I don't mind Willard's question because I feel like other people have those sort of questions. They just don't call in and say and ask or make those sort of points. But at least he does. You know. So don't let Willard speak for you. You know, if you agree or disagree, or you want to make a statement or get some clarification, go ahead and call into the show and have that happen.
Right. Exactly. And once again, shout out to Renee P for being such a great moderator. We appreciate you.
Yes.
We appreciate you, young lady.
Yes. You
need
to come to San Antonio so I can show you my appreciation, Renee.
Oh yeah.
I'm just come through.
Standing all close to me. I'm about to
show you my appreciation.
Show you my appreciation.
Hey, I'm telling you, you can say anything. It's just the way you say it.
It's the way you say it. I made that point.
The way you say it, man.
I'm telling you. Shoot, I'm telling you.
Hey, let me borrow that stapler from you. That one right there.
It's the way that you say it.
Yeah,
There you
the way you grabbing that staple
hold
right
it.
there. Hand that to me.
Mhm.
I'm telling you.
How do you like the weight of it? Is it heavy? You like that?
Yo, I was at a grocery store one time and the chick was holding a cucumber and she was squeezing it. I'm like, you squeezing that motherfucker a little too hard. Is it the girth that when you feel like you got to wrap your hand all the way around it? Is that why you doing it? You know what I'm saying? So it's just you guys. You could be playful. It's allowed.
Yeah, you gotta have fun, guys. You gotta have fun.
I remember asking this girl at the grocery store. I remember I said she was picking on the pineapple. I said, "How can you tell a good pineapple?"
Right.
And she I don't know. She might have been waiting for somebody to ask her. She started going through it, and I just kind of I took a couple steps back, kind of crossed my arms, and kind of looked at her and was looking. And then she finally looked up, and I said, "No.
Keep going.
Continue." And it went from there. So I mean, it's just enjoy your lives, fellas, man. It's only been two. It's only been two in the whole since the beginning of time. There's only been man and woman.
That's it.
Like what?
The way you say shit can literally shape the whole dynamic of the conversation. Just the way you say it.
Facts. And guys, Lucario, check out Lucario at 5. Lucario is going live at 5, and also check us out tomorrow. Real Game No Theory featuring Mr. 1950, Kay Zaggin, Steve the Dean, Mr. Lucario, and myself, Miles Cunningham. You know if we're gonna get King Dre back?
Not sure.
Not sure.
That was entertaining last week.
That was dope. That was dope. Yeah, I was like, man, we should bring him in if he got the time, if his schedule allows. But anyway, yeah, guys, check us out 12 noon Eastern time. Make sure y'all check us out 12 noon Eastern time for Real Game No Theory, and appreciate y'all for being a part of the show. Zag, you already know, gracious host. Thanks for having us, man. Appreciate everybody in the chat. Thank you to all the callers, and y'all have a great day.
Like the stream. We out.
Like the stream.